Good evening. My name is Rich Simmonds, one of the founding members or partners of NWP, and it's my honor to present to you this evening. Just before we go any further, NWP doesn't offer any financial advice, and this is all based on my personal experience. It is important that all partners fully understand how their funds are being used, and remember, past performance is not a guarantee of future results. My goal is simple, and that's to help you achieve consistent weekly income. The purpose of NWP is to provide you with a simple, sustainable ecosystem that you and your future generations can benefit from. With NWP, you're not a member, you're a partner. And there's two different ways of becoming a partner, and that's with the portfolio or by partaking in the affiliate plan. In the first part of this presentation, we'll look at what it means to be a partner with a portfolio. Now, NWP, their registered office is in the Trump Towers in Istanbul in Turkey, and their objective is to give you consistent weekly profits. And they have been doing that for the last 64 weeks. We're now in the 65th week of trade. It's very consistent. What makes NWP different, you may ask? You might have heard that this is trading, and you might have experienced trading in the past. So what makes NWP different from any other system that you might have heard of? Firstly, you always have access to your capital, your deposit. It's unlike any other investment thing where normally in investment you'd have to tie your money away, sometimes up to even 5 years. But with NWP, your money is only locked away for a week. At the end of the week, you can then decide whether you want to draw your profits and your capital or just your profits. You'll always have to withdraw your profits. And that's what makes NWP different in the second way. The profits are always separated from the capital on a weekly basis, and they're sent to a third-party payment gateway. It also means there's no automatic compounding, and I'll explain to you what you need to do to get a compounding effect in NWP. So that's the second thing. Your profits are always separated from the capital on a weekly basis. Because the traders don't know whether you're going to be taking your capital, they definitely have to give you your profits on a weekly basis, but they're never sure that you're going to take your capital or not. So they have to make sure that the profits are made on a weekly basis and that there's no long trades, because you might just want your capital back. And therefore, your capital has to be accessible all the time. And that's the promise that NWP gives you, that your capital, if you need it, you can withdraw it. On a weekly basis, and as I mentioned, 64 weeks of trading so far, what you will see in your back office is a trading profit report. And that profit report is the 100% or the gross profit made for the week. I've also added the booster portfolios here, and you can see the results of the booster, foundation, growth, and elite portfolios. And what you actually get as a partner with a portfolio is that partner profit section. That's the first 50%. For having a portfolio, you will earn those profits on a weekly basis. Remember, it fluctuates according to the trade, so every week will be different. And then the other part is that the affiliate plan or the business side of things, that's where the other half of the profit goes. So that's 50% of the profit goes to the partners with portfolio, and the other 50% goes to the business volume. That's what's used to sustain the business as well as the affiliate plan. Now, everything is on a weekly basis. There's no long trades or anything like that. There's your profits and everything is based on a weekly. So you effectively are a partner for a week. You then decide what you want to do at the end of that week. These are the different portfolio tiers that you can participate in, starting with a foundation portfolio where you can start with as little as $10. Now, what happens here is the traders trade to a monthly target. In the case of the foundation portfolio, that's 5%, but you get paid those profits on a weekly basis. 4 weeks of accumulation is what brings you up to that 5%. Then moving up to the growth portfolios, this is where you would deposit $10,000 or more, and the target there is 8% or more on a monthly basis. Moving up to the elite portfolios, 50,000 or more, that's 10% upwards, and all of these targets that you see have been achieved by the traders for the last 64 weeks consistently on all of these portfolios. Now, when you're ready to start, you can use the following cryptocurrencies. That's USDT, BNB, or USDC, and that's on the ERC20, that's the Ethereum network, and then there's BEP20 on the Binance network, and also USDT on the Polygon network. All deposits made before midnight on a Monday, that's UK time, will still receive profits the coming Saturday. So if you deposited this last Monday, you would have then had your money in trade and you would receive profits this coming Saturday. Withdrawal of those profits comes to you on a weekly basis. And as long as you've made $5 or more, you can withdraw your profits. And there's a 5% fee on that profit withdrawal. These are the only fees charged by the NWP system. There's no other fees, no yearly fees, no subscriptions, no trading fees, anything like that. It's only a 5% fee on your profits that you withdraw. And just to give you an example, if you were withdrawing $10, 5% of $10 is 50 cents. Therefore, you'll receive $9.50 as your withdrawal. When you want to withdraw the capital, the first time you take your capital out, there's no charge on that. And then after that, there's a 2% fee on any subsequent withdrawal. Just to go over that weekly cycle, remember everything in NWP is a weekly cycle. So starting that weekly cycle, you'd put your deposit in, and then trading takes place. This is the profit generation. It takes place from Monday till Friday night at midnight. And at that point of Friday night, when trading ends, that is when profits are split, and those profits are then sent to a third-party payment gateway. They remain there until such time as you want to withdraw it. You can withdraw your profit at any day of the week, whenever you want, 24/7. So they're there. You would withdraw your profits, provided you have minimum of $5, and that goes directly to your crypto wallet. This is a transfer wallet. Don't send it directly to your exchange because you're not sure what you want to do. You might want to take your profits and send them to your crypto credit card. You might want to put them back into the NWP system, or you might want to send it to your bank. So rather just use a transfer wallet. Typical transfer wallet would be a SafePal or an Exodus wallet. And then you decide what you want to do and how you want to enjoy your money. As I mentioned earlier, there's no automatic compounding within the NWP system. So to get a compounding effect, you would need to withdraw your profits, as I've just mentioned, the withdrawal. That's a manual withdrawal. Then when they're in your transfer wallet, you would then decide what you want to do and where you want to deposit it. If you wanted to deposit it back into the NWP system so that you can get growth on your profits as well, you then add that into a new portfolio and you'll get profits on a weekly basis. So that's the way it's done. It's done for everyone. There is no automatic compounding. So if your profits just lie there at the payment gateway and you haven't withdrawn them, they're not working for you. So I would say rather take them out, go spend your money. It's your money to enjoy, or put them back in and let your money work for you. NWP offers support on the WhatsApp chat, and that number you see there is based in Canada. The girls are very helpful, very fast and efficient. Email is also available on support. It's a little bit slower, so I would recommend the WhatsApp chat support. The website is nwprofits.com, and as I mentioned earlier, the offices of NWP are situated in the Trump Towers in Istanbul in Turkey. It's a prominent position. It's not some little backyard operation. Now, when you're ready to start, we've put together a whole lot of tools. Our team's here to help you. And do ask for this link tree to be sent to you. There's videos on the business, there's PDFs on the business, how getting started booklet. It gives you a guide to crypto transactions. Everything you need is in there. So do ask for that link tree to be sent to you so that you can navigate around and do your own research. We are about to launch a new promotion. It's not ready yet, so we will hopefully be putting that out in the next couple of days. So do look out for what is called the crocodile promotion. Now going on to the affiliate plan. Remember the first part, what I've shared with you now, is what's called a partner with a portfolio. That's where you would put a deposit in and you would make a profit on a weekly basis. The affiliate plan, you don't need a portfolio yourself to earn from the affiliate plan. And this just helps people who might have financial challenges, who haven't got money to get started, to be able to earn from the affiliate plan. The affiliate plan doesn't exclude anyone. You don't have to have any money whatsoever in the system, but it's all about building a community. And what you're doing with the affiliate plan is you're building yourself a consistent weekly income. You never get paid from other people's money. Therefore, the only profits that come are on a weekly basis, and you will receive profits of those profits. So you never get paid an upfront bonus, because if you were, it would be actually illegal to do that because the money hasn't been made yet. When the money is made, that's when you receive your bonuses as an affiliate, those referral bonuses. And that's what we're going to talk about now. Remember, it's coming from that 50-50 profit split, which makes things 100% sustainable. So if you look at networking, in most networks, you would have to start on zero every month. In this one, you're starting with your referrals. Whatever your referrals are, as long as they've still got a deposit in the system, you are guaranteed on a weekly basis to still receive a profit. And that's what I mean by building up yourself a consistent weekly income. If your referrals are happy, the company's duty is to make sure that your referrals stay happy, that they're getting their profits on a weekly basis. Therefore, your referral's happy, he'll stay in the system, it's consistent, and therefore you'll earn a consistent bonus from the affiliate plan. So let's have a look at those bonuses. There's 3 different bonuses available. That's the direct bonus, the binary income, and the matching bonus. These are all paid on a weekly basis, and it never stops, provided your referrals have money in the system. Now, the first one is a direct bonus, and this is where your referral earns a profit, and you will receive 15% of whatever that referral makes on a weekly basis. This is not coming out of his pocket, it's coming out of that business volume side, that 50-50 profit split. You'll also see that you have a referral link. You have a left link and a right link, and that's because it's a binary system, and that you'll see in your back office. It's a simple click the link that you want to put the person in, either your left or your right leg, and you'll then be able to send them that link so that they can join and benefit from the NWP system as well. Just to go over that again, when you refer someone, he's going to be putting money into a portfolio. Then he'll make his profit on a weekly basis, and you'll make your referral bonus coming out of that other 50% of the profit split, and that's from the business volume. Just to give you an example, if your referral made $100 profit for the week, 15% of that means you would make $15 every week. And if he's making a profit and he stays in the system, from that person that you referred, you will continuously earn every week, week after week after week. It never stops. Looking at the binary income, what binary means is the left and right, and you are paid 15% of your matched business volume on your 2 teams. The system purely looks, have you got volume on your left-hand side? Have you got volume on the right-hand side? It then calculates what that business volume is according to the profits, and you'll be paid 15% on your matched business volume in your smallest leg. Now, the unfortunate thing about the binary is you can only earn $5,000 a week. It's a nice income, but unfortunately, they have capped it to $5,000. Remember, spillover does count. So if we look at an example of qualifying for the binary, Max here has referred one person. He referred Joe. Erica, however, is what's known as spillover. So Erica would have come from maybe Joe's sponsor or someone in the team above Max. And therefore, Max didn't need to refer someone in his right leg because Erica came in his right leg from spillover. So in this case, you'll see that Erica is the biggest volume. So Max would just concentrate on building his left-hand side of his business. He wouldn't be worried about building the right-hand side of the business until the volume on his right-hand side got less than the one on the left. But if the volume on the right is bigger, you concentrate on building your smaller leg because that's the leg you're going to get paid on. So just to give you another example of a binary qualification, remember you don't need people in both the legs. You just need volume. So that volume in this case, as mentioned, it comes from the spillover. And obviously, there's no spillover on your left leg in this case. It might be right or left. It depends on your structure and how you fall into the binary. But in this case, the pink person needed someone on his left, so he referred someone. They referred some more people, and this was what caused the binary to happen. And there was volume on both sides, so therefore he's binary qualified. He'll receive that 15% binary bonus every week. The third bonus that's available to you as an affiliate is what's known as a matching bonus. And the simple way to understand a matching bonus is one of your referrals. As soon as they become binary qualified, you will earn 5% of whatever they earn from the binary on a weekly basis. So in other words, if they earn in $5,000, you'll be earning about $250 a week from them as a matching bonus, just to give you an example there. Then level 2, that's the referral's referral. So your referral has a referral. They get qualified, you get paid on that level, and then up to 3 levels. This is the only place where you're limited. The normal binary is unlimited. It's regardless of levels or anything like that. It's purely on volume, and you get paid your binary bonus according to the volume in your lesser leg. So that's 3 levels, 5% on each of those levels. And then further on from this, there are career rewards. And this is where the company rewards you. There's no time limit on these. So whether it takes you 2 months, 2 years, or 20 years to earn your Rolex watch, eventually you'll get your Rolex watch, and it's not subject to any time limit. So those are the career rewards. And then we move on to ambassador rewards. And this is really the leadership rewards, where you would start with having 2 people with Rolex watches on your left, 2 people with Rolex watches on your right. And this would then get you a $10,000 down payment on a car, moving all the way up to prizes like a Mercedes-Benz and a luxury villa. So those are the rewards that are available through the affiliate plan of NWP. And that ends my presentation for this evening. I'm here to help you, so please let me know what you'd like. Are there any questions? And thanks for joining. If anyone wasn't here when I started and you joined us during the presentation, I will make a recording available, so you can watch this if you missed parts of it. I know there's some new people and I see a lot of new faces, so welcome. I'm sure you'll be very happy in the NWP system. It's consistent. It might not be those fly-by-night numbers that some people throw around. This is real trading. You can be sure that this is real, and you don't have to worry. Like I say, it's been around for 64 weeks, started in October in 2024, and this is the 65th week of trading now. Hi, Charmaine.
Hi, just would like to ask a question. It looks like a pyramid system. I'm new to the system, so it just looks like one. How do you try and get referral to the next person to log on?
How do you get a referral to the next person?
Yes, how would you explain the process to somebody that's new to actually join the system?
Okay. All right. So let me explain it this way, that pyramid systems, and you're very right that those are what they often refer to as a Ponzi scheme. Now, what they do is when you join, so let's say
Yes,
you put in $100, the pyramid system or the Ponzi system would automatically give me $10. So in other words, the $100 that you've put in has already been diminished to $90. And then normally they'll pay people in that pyramid above me as well. So there might be 10% for me, there might be 5% for the
correct.
next person, etc., etc. So by the time your money actually goes into trade, or you presume it went into trade, $100 that you initially invested has probably now only worth $50. So this is what makes the NWP system different. No one gets paid from your money. Your $100,
Mhm.
whatever you start with, remains there, and you can withdraw that at any time. So your $100 is always secure. And the only time that, if I was the person who referred you, or you've referred someone else, the only time you get paid is once that person makes a profit. And they'll make their profit on a week, and you will then get paid from that profit, not from their original deposit. And that's really what distinguishes the NWP system from all the other systems out there, is that you're not getting paid from someone else's money. Because if anyone's giving you upfront bonuses, you are almost certain that that is getting paid out of someone else's money. And that's where the thing becomes completely sustainable with the NWP system, is that you can only get profits from the real profits and not from other people's money.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Richard.
It's a pleasure, Charmaine. Thanks for the question. Okay, if there are no other questions, well then thank you very much for joining me. Thanks for your time, and do have a good evening further. Good night.